Hello everyone. Today I would like to introduce the first of my complete guide, Master Grammar Series. So the first in line would be independent clauses. We need to know how to identify independent clauses to answer certain question types offered by the SAT, which are clause, punctuation, and subject-verb agreement. So let's jump right in. An independent clause is a group of words that can stand alone as a complete sentence, expressing a complete thought, and containing a subject and a predicate. It can also be called a main clause. So that means that the main clause must contain our main subject, the doer of the sentence, and the main verb, the action that the doer is performing. For instance, she went to the store. The main subject of this sentence is she, and the main verb is went. Now, if we take either the main subject or the main verb away from the sentence would sound pretty odd, and yes, that is an error that we would identify as sentence fragment. I'll go over the errors in another video. Anyways, so for all proper sentences in the English language, we require a main subject or a main verb in order to construct a sentence. Now let's go over the 4 different types of independent clauses. First, simple independent clauses. These are independent clauses that contain a subject and a verb and express a complete thought on their own. Thereby, our last example, she went to the store, is considered an independent clause because it contains the subject she and the verb went. Second, compound independent clauses. These are independent clauses that are connected by a coordinate conjunctions like comma and, comma but, or comma or, also known as comma fanboys. Notice the word compound. This means that we are going to have 2 independent clauses joined together by a coordinating conjunction. For example, she walked to the store and she bought some milk. Here we have 2 separate independent clauses. She walked to the store is one, she bought some milk is the following sentence. Now both sentences are connected by a coordinating conjunction. In this case, it would be comma and to make a compound independent clause. Third, complex independent clauses. These are independent clauses that contain a subordinate conjunction such as although, because, or while, and a dependent clause that modifies the independent clause. Let's take a look at the example. Although she was tired, she walked to the store. The main clause for this sentence is she walked to the store, and the dependent clause is although she was tired. Notice how the dependent clause, although she was tired, cannot stand on its own. Thereby, it modifies the independent clause. I'll go over dependent clauses in the next video, so keep an eye out for that. Now, the combination of a dependent clause and an independent clause is what makes a complex independent clause. Fourth, compound complex independent clauses. These are the independent clauses that contain both a coordinating conjunction and a subordinate conjunction. Let's take the example. She walked to the store, but although she was tired, she bought some milk. Notice how there are 2 independent clauses here. She walked to the store and she bought some milk. They are joined by the coordinate conjunction comma but, and the portion although she was tired is modifying the sentence. So these were the basics for independent clauses, and with the combination of grammar rules for dependent clauses in my next video, you guys will be able to solve grammar questions for the SAT. Thank you.